Hey guys, what's up? Once again welcome to movie Buzz Ltd. This film depicts witches as existing in this time period, albeit dressed as humans. They live with humans dressed as humans, and 3 girls are shown at the beginning of the film. They are studying to be good witches with a book, and they are also attempting to do black magic with a book. They did not succeed because there will be 4 people in a group or circle and they are 3 and require 1 more person. Because that location was empty and their circle was incomplete, they were unable to perform black magic. Even though they were witches, they couldn't perform black magic. That's why they've been looking for that last human for several years. After it, a girl named Lily is shown shifting in this town with her mother because her mother married a man living in this town. He was Lily's stepfather and he also has 3 boys. Now they have to live like a good family, but it wasn't easy as Lily has stepfather as well as brothers. The boys are also annoyed by the arrival of Lily and her mother. Lily's mother comes to her room late at night and asks her to start school the next day. Because it will benefit you. Lily says, "Mother, we have just come here and can I make friends so soon in new school?" "Yes," her mother says on it, "why not, my daughter? You are a special child, and this is your characteristic. So don't worry, just be happy," because Lily goes to school the next morning while obeying her mother. Because it was her first day of school, she appeared worried and her mood was low. She begins to bleed, and when a boy named Timmy notices this, he begins to mock her. Lily, embarrassed by this, enters the restroom, where she weeps. The 3 girls who were shown performing black magic at the start arrive to assist her. They were Lily's classmates, they handled and helped her, and they have now become friends. Following that, they go to eat together, but Lily feels pain on the way, so she holds her neck locket tightly to bear the pain. One of them notices a black magic mark on the locket, which makes them happy. This is the clue for their 5th member that is pointing Lily, and they together ask her to go out after the school. So, when Lily arrived at school the next day, she wasn't feeling well. Timmy approaches her and says in her ear, "I will help you if you will join me. And you'll feel better with this," but Lily is enraged and throws Timmy far away without touching him. The kids present are shocked to see how Lily has done this, but they are punished for it. Their punishment was to do what they were told, and there was a voice in Lily's ears asking her to come to the restroom. Now she goes to the restroom to see what it is that called her to the restroom. Reaching there, she sees the girls were present there and they tell her, "We contact you while using a power. And called you here in the washroom." They finally tell her that we are witches and say that you know this already. Because the way you threw Timmy, not an ordinary human can done this. You also believes on black magic that is proved by your locket, so tell you since when you know this? But Lily was surprised. She wasn't understanding what they were saying. To allay her fears, they meet her after school and tell her that we 3 are witches and are trying for a long time to perform black magic. We couldn't because we were in search of our another companion, and that is you. We have found you. We found different kind of powers in you. One of them bends down in front of Lily and starts trying to convince her to join their group. On it, Lily finally says yes. They are now 4, and their group is complete, allowing them to perform any type of magic. After that, they go to the forest to use their powers to create a large circle with stones and sit inside it. They begin casting a few spells while closing their eyes, but when Lily opens her eyes, she notices that time has been paused. That clearly indicates that they have different abilities, and they become happy as a result. They try to perform the black magic described in their book, which works, but then they consider using their magic on humans. And with this, we'll see if it works on humans or not. Timmy immediately comes to mind. That evil boy, and they think, why don't we teach him a lesson? After it, they go to his house. They sneak inside, and there was no one at home at the time. They enter Timmy's room and begin looking for Timmy's belongings, such as his nails, hair, or anything he used. They find something he used and decide to use it. They pour it into a bottle, fill it with water, and then perform their magic. They then pour water around his bed and on his pillow. Because they believe that if their magic works, Timmy's behavior will change the following day. Like if he is a rude boy, he will change to a nice human that will work for everyone's well-being. During this, they hear someone. And he was Timmy, so they hurriedly move out through window. The next day, A boy was behaving weirdly in class. Like he was making terrible voices, and Timmy forbids him for doing this. Why are you making weird voices? Think about others. Everyone is getting irritated from this. The girls were shocked as well as happy that finally, their magic worked. That means Timmy changed into a nice boy from evil. Now the same day Timmy apologizes Lily for his behavior. He says, "I'm sorry I irritated you, and I'm embarrassed about it. There's a party at my house, and I hope you'll come." Then, later that night, they arrive at the party, where the girls begin making fun of them, ruining Lily's mood. She goes to the restroom, where Timmy appears and informs her that they are nonsense girls. Don't pay attention to them, just enjoy the party. They then proceed to the party and begin dancing. When he notices Lily's locket, he tells her that his mother gave him a locket before she died. Let me tell you something surprising, I am still in contact with my mother after her death, and I communicate with her via board. That board is used for black magic. The next day, Timmy joins their group because he has changed in real. And they have become good friends. Lily calls everyone at her house for working on a project. Lily's stepbrother arrives when they were at her house and he becomes furious while seeing Timmy. He leaves, and after it, they go to Lily's room and they were playing a game in which they have to reveal their secrets. They tell their secrets one by one, and when it was Timmy's turn he tells, "I wasn't a good boy. I have been bad to many people, including Lily's stepbrother. I hurt him even though he was a good friend of mine, and since I did this to him, he has refused to speak to me. He didn't even look at me, and when I told him this, he burst into tears." Timmy doesn't want to tell anyone, but he can't lie because of the game and their magic. He has to tell the truth, and seeing him sad, the girls handle him, and Lily's stepfather Adam calls them during this. When she hears this, she sends her friends from there and comes downstairs to eat. After eating, Lily returns to her room and discovers Timmy's jacket, which she happily picks up and smells. She starts liking Timmy, so she performs love magic on his jacket, and to firm it she keeps the jacket and closes her eyes. When Timmy comes here while looking for his jacket, she is taken aback. And she asks which jacket you're referring to. There is no jacket. They were conversing, but Lily hears her father. As a result, Timmy must depart. The following day, the teacher informs everyone in the class that there is sad and bad news. That one of our students, Timmy, committed suicide, and upon hearing this, Lily is taken aback. She believes we were together at night, but then she becomes sad and emotional. So she goes to the restroom, and her friends are already there, also saddened by Timmy's death. That's why they were crying as well. They believed he died as a result of their magic. Or perhaps he ended up being embarrassed because he revealed the secret last night. Lily claims that this is not my fault because I performed love magic on him last night and solidified it. Hearing this, one of the girls says, "What have you done, Lily? You have wronged Timmy, and you have also broken your promise. We decided not to perform another magic until he was under the influence of one, but you got it wrong." After that, she becomes enraged with Lily, who was in her room and heard her father, Adam, talking to someone. She comes downstairs to check, and Adam was making his son understand to forget what Timmy has done to him. "Be brave and vest your heart, coward was your friend Timmy who has ended himself." Hearing this, Lily abruptly moves to her room, and Adam appears in front of her, and begins telling her about ancient things, such as the clocks on the wall, but she begins to notice strange things. The things were fire, blood, and snake, and they all pointed to black magic. When she sees all of this, she becomes terrified and wakes up yelling because it was all a dream. Hearing her, her mother arrives, and seeing how terrified she is, she panics. Lily tells her mother that there is something wrong, that we aren't safe here because there is something strange in Adam, and that we must leave. Her mother doesn't believe her and she says there is nothing like this, everything is fine. "I can understand your pain, you are in a trauma because of Timmy's death. We will go for an outing after a few days. So you will feel good." Following that, Lily begins looking for evidence against Adam in order to inform her mother that Adam is strange in real life. Then she finds a file with her name in it and reads it, which makes her sad. She has discovered that she is not her mother's biological daughter, but was adopted. Her mother withheld this information from her until today, and she has yet to learn the truth. However, she walks away without saying anything. The next day, they attend Timmy's funeral, where everyone is present. Lily attempts to speak with her witch friends, but they do not respond because they are still angry. Lily doesn't like it, so she was leaving, but when her mother tried to stop her, she refused. She puts her hand in front of her, causing her mother to fall back. The girls realize their error here. That we are not doing good to Lily, because if she has done wrong, what good have we done? Instead, we used magic on him to exact revenge. They took an oath not to perform the magic after that, and Lily's mother agreed when she asked her to leave. She was putting their luggage in the car and Lily arrives, so her mother says, "I know you discovered the truth. You are not my real daughter and forgive me because I kept this hidden till today. Actually, I was afraid of happening wrong to you, and if something wrong will happen to you, it will happen same to me. This is the reason I always says that it is better for you to stay separate so the wrong will only happen to you." Lily says real mother is mother and real, and you can never be my mother. Because a real mother can't say this to her daughter and can't leave her alone in any trouble. Then her mother begins changing her outfit, and it was Adam who was speaking to her as her mother. Adam was a witch as well. He first diverts Lily's attention, then makes her faint while punching her, and finally takes her to the forest. Through the black magic board, the witches attempt to communicate with Timmy in order to apologize. Timmy responds that I did not in myself, but that Adam did. They understand because he is not a human but a dangerous witch. If Adam has killed Timmy, he will not spare Lily, which means her life is in danger. On another side, Lily comes to her senses and Adam says, "Give me your all powers, otherwise, I will end you." But she clearly refuses for this, and Adam tries to end her while pressing her neck. Here she doesn't do anything in her defense because Adam has placed her in his magical circle. Her powers were not working in that circle, but suddenly, the time paused, and as Lily turns, there were her friends. They finally have come here for helping her. Now they together use their powers and try to stop Adam. They were powerless in the face of his abilities and couldn't stop him for long, so Adam throws them away one by one. Then he moves toward Lily to end her, and Lily discovers her friend has fallen in 3 different places. She also finishes in 4th place, completing their circle. So they begin casting their spells, followed by the formation of a fire circle around Adam. The fire was spreading so quickly that he died while being burned into it. After that, everything returns to normal. The next day, Lily's mother takes her to her real mother because her real mother has asked her to look after Lily. The reason was that Lily's life was in danger with her, and finally, she meets her real mother. She becomes emotional as well as happy to see her mother for the first time. With her happiness, this story ends.